Queen 7, computer hand. We'll mark that one. Supposed to be the average hand. As many hands are better than this, that the amount of hands that are worse than it, it's the middle hand. But it's still not very good to play. It's no straight or flush possibilities there, so could be a good flop to bluff at. It's low cards and this guy raised under the gun, and if he has too high cards, he will probably give it up. Now he bets out again. A very unusual play when he took the initiative on the flop. Not a very strong bet. Kind of looks like he has some kind of could have a flush draw. He could be a little bit scared of re-raising if he maybe flopped, like if he has nines or 7 or something like that. He wants to he doesn't want to re-raise on the flop, but he is scared of giving free cards on the turn, so he just calls the flop and then bets the turn. So it could be a flush draw as well. It's common to if he has two diamonds there, he could easily bet out his flush draw when another diamond comes on the turn. But turned out he had an overpair on the flop and didn't want to get too much money into the pot on the flop, and just took the safe alternative and called the raise on the flop and then bets on the turn. It's a pretty good play if you don't know your opponent. Yeah, most players will probably re-raise the flop in that situation, because you're probably ahead there. A low flop like that and two kings in your hand. I'm gonna fold. Ace 8 of suit, any ace low card of suit is not a very nice hand, I think. So I just keep folding. MacGyver limps again. He likes to play a lot of pots. He doesn't like to play them too aggressive though. He just keeps on calling most of the time. And in his situation now, when the blinds check, I would bet out 90% of the time, because here he can steal the pot many times. Nobody shows interest and the pot is like nobody cares about it really. But here comes the check raise from not drunken enough. Flop the set. Top pair from MacGyver. He overbet the pot with Jack 9, and could be, if you flop a low pair like that, you're really scared of giving away free cards, because if card higher than 9 comes, they are unsure if their pair of 9s is good, so he was scared of giving free cards, and that's why he bet so much on the flop, I suppose. And yeah, he showed a lot of strength, and he raised him when he showed so much strength, so maybe it would be a good place for MacGyver to fold that hand, but it's easy to say that afterwards when you see in the hand as well. it's not too easy to fold top pair in that situation. He has a low stack and yeah, it's kind of a tough spot for him. So 3 spades on the board here. Not drunken enough, made the continuation bet, and this is probably a pretty good place to bluff. 2 overcards, game on the turn and the river, straight possibilities, both up and down, 8 or king. And if this guy called with maybe a 9 or a 10 on the flop, it's very hard for him to call the river bet there. Another trash hand for PokerJunkie I. That will go straight to the muck. Fast one. Nice. Another trash hand on the button though. And now I'm getting a little bit tired of waiting here. So, and it's not very funny to watch me fold all the time, so I'm gonna raise it from the button. Usually I fold this, but you can steal the blinds in many cases, so it's not a horrendous play anyway. Six, 8 of suit, I'll mark it. Nine, 6 suited. It's a playable hand. This guy limps, early position. I'm gonna raise, try to steal it. And it could be that ace, what's his name? Ace Rowdy has like aces now and limps and just looking to push all in here. It's kind of common play to make, but now I have to call 105 more with this to see the flop, and it's not worth it. So I'm gonna fold it.